before promo, there were two or three other trainers who had come, and at one point Kiran realized that okay, this guy can't do it, and I think Pramod was the first one who accepted the first 150 tasks. Although he had no idea about there are 450 tasks, which is I have not told you. In Kashmir, Kiranraj comes and tells me that I have a superb plan for the part 2. I'm like, I am not there. You make it. Okay, you make it to Charlie. I am not there.
The man himself. I've been saving the best for last. Like Paramvah Studios, അവരുടെ ഒരു ദൃഢമായ ഒരു തീരുമാനം കൊണ്ട് മാത്രമാണ് ഇത്രയും വർഷമെടുത്ത് ഈ ഒരു ചിത്രം നമ്മൾക്ക് കാണാനുള്ള ഒരു അവസരം ഒരുങ്ങിയത്. Lots of issues, lots of challenges, കുറെ പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ ആ സമയം ഒക്കെ we will do this and we will do it in the best possible way എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു തീരുമാനം അതെടുത്തത് of course it is Paramvah Studios, which means it's Rakshit Shetty and Gupta. Rakshit, firstly, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
For making it. I think kore adhigam cinemagallo you have acted, like I said, korchu samayam eduthu, you've done so many big films, but this one is one which has high risk also. Raj sir said it, Raja sir said it. It's high risk, Anna. But today I will ask the same question I asked the director. It's equally your baby as his. How are you feeling?
Oh, amazing. I think it's this is going to be remembered forever. I always say that 20 years down the line, when I look back at my films, my filmography, I should be proud of myself. At least that should happen. Otherwise, there's no point in making films. And probably Charlie will remain one of the top films which I would be proud about. I was part of this film. And see, I mean, you told his journey, right? And I think a person who has seen life and who has gone through that journey, only he can bring those emotions on screen. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Getting acting from a human being is one thing. Getting acting from someone who doesn't even know it is acting, that is all complete different task. And as much as him, the credit also goes to Pramod, because I believe before promo, there were two or three other trainers who had come, and at one point Kiran realized that okay, this guy can't do it, and I think Pramod was the first one who accepted the first 150 tasks. Although he had no idea about there are 450 tasks, which is I have not told you. But he accepted after 150 tasks, and there are times probably he lost his patience also, but he gave his best until the end, until the last scene we are shooting in the snow, where all of us are struggling. Last few days which we shot in Kashmir, all of us are struggling, and there also I could see your promoters like, this film, please, let it get over, kind. And I was on the same state, in Kashmir, Kiranraj comes and tells me that I have a superb plan for the part 2. I'm like, I am not there. You make it. Okay, you make it to Charlie. I am not there. Dharma changes. Probably it is Arjuna now, I am giving his idea. I am going to produce it. Charlie will be there. I am not going to be there. So it was that kind of a journey.
That's quite a journey. I think that experience, how hard, tough, genuine, you can see on Rakshit's face, but you've done it.
I've done it.
You've done it, high five. June 10th, pan-world, pan-Indian release, worldwide release, it's hitting theatres next to you. Prithviraj Productions, Namalka Valatliki Kondu. So definitely there are lots more I can talk about because that's a subject. Shall I open it up to a Q&A session so Namalde press can ask you questions? Already interviews all of them have met you. Please, I think they're ready to listen to your question.
Hi, I'm Litun. I'm from Silimongs. My question is to Rakshit Shetty. Rakshit Shetty, Prashant Neel, Yash, you guys are considered to be the new flag bearers for Kannada cinema, the new Kannada cinema. That gives you a great confidence because KGF was doing really good. It was breaking all the all the records, the box office records and all. So when it comes to 777 Charlie, how confident are you, and what is the kind of confidence you get from the industry and also the acceptance of the movie?
I think because of KGF, a lot of perceptions have opened up. People are ready to consider a film which is coming from some other industry, and although it is dubbed in their language, as long as they enjoy the film, I think people are ready to come to theaters and watch the film. So that is the main, the big change which has happened, in recent times. And for us to release 777 Charlie all over the country, there is a very strong reason. I don't think every film has to be a pan-India film, but with certain films there comes a certain market. For example, for our film, dog lovers are there everywhere. Animal lovers are there all over the country, and that is a market which we are planning to tap. Obviously, once that is tapped, because of the film, because we are so confident about the film, the rest of the crowd also will come and watch the film. So I am hoping for the best in every state. Let's see what happens.
Sure. So myself, I imagine I'm from Film Beat. I think my question you both can answer, Raj and Rakshit. So in your both movies connected, like the original culture of Karnataka are displayed in your movies, both your movies. So is that what you want to tell to other Indian audience? Okay, this is our culture, this is our ancient film, this is what we want to say. So you just want to speak out on it?
Yeah, okay, I'll share my opinion, probably then he can talk about his. I believe, 40, 50 years down the line, when the next generation comes, they should know how any region was 50 years back. And if we can capture it the way it is the way it is, then probably that will be a reference for them. Obviously, there will be documentaries and stuff which will tell them, which will give them even more realistic picture. But probably there are no documentaries made in few of the subjects which we have dealt with. So I believe our films definitely will be a reference point for them to look back and know, okay, 50 years down the line, this is how Udupi was, this is how Mangalore was. So that's what I believe in. And not every film, but few of the films I would like to explore as much as possible, especially the hometown I come from. There's so much of culture in just that 2 kilometers, from Mangalore to Udupi, or that 60-70 kilometers radius, that I can do 10 films, exploring that culture. So I have still lot to explore.
I'm Smita from the New Indian Express. Anyone can answer this question. See, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, what we saw dogs were as like pets who live in we have the kennels, and it's chained and they are not let inside the house or anything. But now slowly we are adopting them, and we don't call them pets and owners, it's more of pets and parents, and pets are also part of the family now. So people are okay with bringing them indoors. And how far do you think this movie will play a part in changing that, keeping pets outside the house kind of mindset?
So one happy thing is that, humans are evolving. Yes. So the dogs are coming inside the house. I think as an audience, when I watched the film for the first time, there was a lot of confusion before I watched the film. That there was pandemic which is happening, so should we go for OTT, and are we really doing it pan India, all that. But when I watched the film, I was so confident about the film because I knew that pet lovers will love this film, and if you're not a pet lover, you will start loving them and you'll adopt a pet soon. So when I got that confidence is when we decided that no, we are not going for OTT, we'll go to theaters, because this experience has to be in theater. And obviously we are going for pan India. So yeah.